Hi everybody, my name is Mike Leone and I live here in Portland. And I'm out in the woods all the time for the past 10 years since I moved out here. And I got lucky enough to see a Bigfoot. And this occurred September 28th, 2012 on the west side of Mount Hood, not far from Lolo Pass Road. And what happened was that night I decided to go out late to this spot that I hadn't been to in a couple of years. And I pulled into the forest road and I found a little nook and just parked in there. And it was a very quiet, warm night. It hadn't rained in months. We were in a drought. And so I sat out. It was really nothing happened. I literally fell asleep in my camping chair. Woke up, crawled in the back of my car. Next thing I know, it was around 8:30 in the morning, and at the time I had a Honda Element, so I had the back made up as a camper. And I just sat up like I did every other morning, just to peek around, and caught movement off to my left, and there was a Bigfoot right there walking away from me about 25, 30 feet away along the road. And I was like, no way. And I just watched it for a few seconds. It was just lumbering down the road, rounded the bend out of view, and I was just like, no way. So after a few seconds, I jumped to the front seat, I grabbed my camera, and I ran after it trying to film it, but of course, it was gone, and I walked all around. I was looking for any tracks, any sign of it, and there was nothing. It was so dry. There really was nothing there. It was about 6.5, 7 feet tall, dark brown, real broad shoulder, no neck like you see, and about 20 minutes went by. I was walking all over, I had my camera, and I heard this rah, 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 come from deep in the woods where there was nobody. And to me it was that Bigfoot made it back to wherever the other one was, or family, and it was like getting yelled at for it because it got caught. It was seen in the daylight and where it shouldn't have been. I was just lucky. That's all it was. There was no special recipe for seeing it. I was at the right place at the right time. And, it was pretty cool. I got lucky, and it could happen to anyone out here. Just go out there and do your thing, and you might see one. And if anyone wants to know, there's a few people here that know the area that had some strange happenings. And if you want some more details, feel free to ask me. I'll be happy to answer any questions for you.
Can you tell the story to your friends?
Yeah, there's a few people here that know the story.
There's a different crazy word.
Oh yeah, my own mother thinks I'm crazy. I even took her to the spot last year to right where it happened, and they get a different perspective once you take them there and then you walk them into the woods a little bit. It's not so funny after a while, and when you sit them down in the dark and they're ahead of you and you let out a little howl, just and then you get a little different perspective of what it is. But once you see one, people can say what they want. Seeing is believing.
We think he's crazy, but that's not why.
Yeah.
So that is my story. Jess here she knows the area well. Oh, sure.
So is this where the PCT crosses up there at Lolo? Is that in the area?
No, this is, I'm not sure. It's off Lolo Pass Road, not far from Riley Horse Camp, right down the road.
Okay, so.
Lost Creek runs right through there. That's the area where it happened. And I think where I heard that yelling was from Zigzag Mountain. That's where they were that morning. There was at least 2 in the area that morning. So. Oh. Okay, I'll hand it over to these guys.